Welcome back to the A4XR platform. In this tutorial, we will demonstrate snapping sequences, use of lighting and animations in the editor environment. First, we will hide the human model for a clearer view of the scene. Next, we will begin placing our 3D objects into the scene. In this tutorial, we will create a scene with power outlets. We will create a snapping sequence starting with a power extension cord that needs its plug put into a wall socket. Then, a spotlight will need its plug connected to the power extension for light, followed by a fan that will start its animation once its plug is connected to the extension. We will place these gadgets on a table to be more realistic. As you can see, we first modify the positions of the objects as we place them in the scene. This is done to make it easier to edit the other objects later on. I am positioning the objects close together so that later, in the headset, they remain within a reachable room scale or environment. You should adjust the scene accordingly based on the specific physical dimensions of your interaction space. Now that all objects are placed, let's hide the object bar and start making the cables by adding ropes between the plugs and the objects. Normally, when creating ropes, they will attach to the center of the object. If you don't want that, you can create a new center by adding an invisible sphere. To do that, first place a sphere and scale it as needed for your use case. Here, we will make it small and place it near the position that looks best for a cable to attach. Before you make it invisible, first we need to place it exactly where we need it. It is also good to name it, because it will be invisible, and if you place multiple invisible connectors like this, it will be difficult to adjust things later if you need to do some editing. Now, let's make a rope. By adding a rope, you can select which object it needs to connect to. You can also change its color, diameter, and by adding length, it will automatically apply physics to it. The length is absolute. If you try to move past that length, the rope will snap. Now let's actually change the color, diameter, and length to see the effects. As you can see, the rope looks more like a cable now, and it has also dropped down because it now has physics. Now let's place the plug in the power outlet by adjusting the plug as needed. Now that I am happy with the position of the plug, I will continue to adjust the other plugs as required for my use case. Now I will do the same thing for the other objects. In order to attach ropes as cables to them, I'll duplicate the connector I already made and, of course, make it visible to adjust it to the desired spot first, and then I will proceed to place the ropes and make it invisible again. The spotlight doesn't have any animation, so I will create a light source from a simple sphere. To do that, I will follow the same logic as I used for the sphere connectors. Now I will use it as a light source, so after I scale it, I will place it inside the spotlight. And of course, I will name it and then enable the light in the attributes. There, you can also change the color of the light, the intensity, and the way it illuminates, whether you want a point light or hemispheric light. For my use case, I will make it yellow and keep the rest of the settings at their defaults. As you can see, the light effect begins immediately. Now, because it's a point light, you can rotate it wherever you want to point its beam. When you are happy with the results, you can hide the sphere. And turn off the light for the next step, adding it to a snap action. Now we are ready to add snap actions. First, we will create the main snap. If it is not completed, no other snapping can happen later. This snap will not have any dependencies, just a name and the object. After you create it, move it randomly in the scene and proceed to make the other snaps. For the second snap, the spotlight, we will add a dependency, because if the extension is not connected, it should not light up. So we name it, select the object and the dependency, and then go to Advanced Options. We enable Trigger on Snap and select the action we want to occur when it snaps, in our case, the light. So we enable it and we can test it to see the results. After we finish, we unplug it and move it randomly in the scene. For the third snap, the same logic will be applied: name, dependency, and object. In Advanced Settings, we will select the new action we want. This time, we select Embedded Animations. Because our object already has animations, so we will trigger them with that action. When finished creating it, we proceed to unplug it and move it randomly. Since we enabled the light earlier, we will close it now so that it is off when the scene starts. So, we turn it off and then save. For the finishing touches, we name the scene and then we create a thumbnail image. When we are happy with the results, we apply it and we are ready to exit the editor. Now let's add it to a collection. As before, we will create a new one, add the creations we made to it, and then finalize its creation. With this PIN, anyone can access it and try it. Now let's see it in action. By clicking Immersive XR, you can see it in XR on your headset. A video showing the results from the headset will follow. Thank you for watching, and enjoy!